Yeah, and I mean, and that's the more recent take I had was, and I've been on conversations with people in the last day or two about this too. Is uh, this ties directly to these protest bills, right? Because, and we'll talk about those later, but this like banning, curtailing of protest, they're not gonna apply that to the gun nuts. I mean, you can still show up and shout at people with your gun. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, you can still build a stage out front and say hateful things. It's we don't want Black Lives Matter doing it, or we don't want activists of on the left or whoever. Like, we don't want people we don't like doing anything. I mean, really, I mean, they really just want people to shut up and take it. Whatever we give them, we just gotta take it, and it's our fault. I mean, it's just total supremacy of, I mean, whiteness, but capitalism. I mean, all of it. So, I mean, yeah, this ties directly to these protest bills because, like, the protest bills are only going to be applied on black and brown people and marginalized groups. Like, it's never going to be applied to white men or, other entities that protect capital or whiteness. It's only going to be used to go after people we don't like or people they don't like. So, yeah, I mean, it all comes from the same place. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I have never gotten about the anthem. Like, it's like it's a piece of cloth. And I think the other verses in the national anthem are like overtly racist. Like, they have major problematic pieces. But yeah, special cloth song. Yeah, they're really just loving the thing they claim to death, because it's like, I mean, soon, I mean, I hope this actually happens. We just ban the national anthem from being played. I mean, I know there was like the big kerfuffle with the Dallas Mavericks, but it's like, if we can't even be reasonable around the special cloth song, maybe we don't need to have it. I mean, I'm just going to throw that out there. It's like, if this is going to cause people to just lose their shit over and over and say terrible things, maybe we should just stop doing the national anthem. I think Mark Cuban was onto something there. But again, it's not about the national anthem. It's not about the flag. It's not about kneeling. It's just straight up about racism. It's just these racists don't want people they don't like telling them what's up or speaking out in any way. I mean, there's no, like, that's the thing about these protest bills. It's like, it's already illegal to kill someone in a protest, to burn something in a protest, to break something in a protest. Like, that's all illegal. Like, this is all illegal. Like, you can't do that. People do it. We all have varying opinions on how bad that really is to break something at a protest. But yeah, it's already illegal. Like, we can already prosecute that. So it's like this, like, trying to curtail protest is about trying to control the manner in which people express themselves and say things that you don't want to hear. And so my deal is, if we can't negotiate, like, formally, like, if a group can't come to the Capitol and say, hey, this is bullshit, like, you really should change it, and you go, ha ha ha, no, not even a little, like, we're not even gonna, like, we're not even gonna pretend we even know what you're talking about, then yeah, that's why you get protests. I mean, or on the right, you get it because, like, you were asked to wear a mask in a pandemic, or you were asked to be careful with your gun and not let it fall into the hands of people who are going to use it to shoot other people. I don't know. I mean, like, their arguments are so insane and stupid at this point that it's like, I genuinely don't take them seriously. I mean, there is, like, some theoretical, I could see some argument for owning a gun. I mean, I don't want to own a gun, but, I could see an argument for why someone might want to own a gun. But, like, given the problems that America has, the gun argument's just ridiculously stupid. So it's like all these arguments are just, it's just all nesting doll of stupidity, and it all comes down to racism and white people not wanting to hear opinions they don't like.